being able to see great beauty and pain and understand the world in new ways usually means that artists and creators are vulnerable and sensitive, and they're close to, their internals, their thinking, their processing, and it means that it's very easy for them to feel judged and feel attacked when they put something of beauty out to the world. That's going to talk about a little bit in this video. I'm sat here in Stephen's Green. It is, it's a park in the city centre of Dublin, right by the Lewis, right by the top of the kind of fancy shopping area, and it's a lovely sunny day here at the end of May. And it's nice to be out and about. I'm actually going to meet a creative collaborator for coffee in a few minutes. But first of all, I thought I'd just share my thoughts about this idea of sensitivity. And Rubin talks about this as well. And I've got a couple of quotes I'm going to sprinkle in here. But the idea of being thin-skinned, like often that's seen as sensitive and like overly affected by people's criticism, feeling judged when you put our work out into the world. But really our thin skin and our sensitivity is what allows us to see and perceive beauty, to see the world in new ways. And it can often be seen as a, almost a social defect that you overly react to people or situations that you're deeply feeling, whether that's to art or beauty, cinema, music, whatever it is you connect with, and that it impacts you, that it hits you. But I think, and Rubin argues that this is the cost of us being creative and us being artists. It's a cost to us, but it also makes it hard for us to put our work out into the world. And like that is absolutely what I'm seeing with lots of people that I'm working with. And I'm going to hold my hand up and say that's me as well. I'm very sensitive to news, to information, to like heartbreaking stories, like even like I cry at rom-coms. Like I'm not gonna beat about this, but I do. I feel it, I get it, and I wear my heart in my sleeve. I'm not trying to hide anything. I'm not trying to be anything other than true to who I am. And yes, that level of sensitivity does make it hard to navigate the world sometimes. It makes it hard to just be able to swallow whatever it is you see and carry on. It's not how we're made. It's not how we work. Now, you can get hardened by it and create a hard shell and a hard exterior. But that usually means it dulls down your receptivity and your sensitivity. And I just want to argue, along with Rick Rubin, that we don't do that. But what I'm going to suggest in terms of what you can do is to decouple the act of making the work from the act of putting it out into the world. And if that means it's decoupled by time, in terms of it takes time for you to get to a place where you feel like you can release it. Another way to decouple it from it as well, and some people use this, they work under a pseudonym or a moniker. Like lots of music artists have a band name, they don't put everything out as Rolly Miller, and that's another way in which you can almost make like a faceless artist setup and put it out. But it depends on the genre you're working in, entirely depends on how you're feeling about that, what sort of your motivation for putting the work out there is. Another way is to work with other people. Actually have, maybe a social media manager, like ask a friend to post things for you, Get somebody who's supportive for you, like people in your tribe, people who are on your side, people who are rooting for you. Have them help you through that process. And that's one of the things that we work on and talk about a lot in our parallel play calls, because we're all there for each other, we're all rooting for each other, we all are able to share our stories about putting our work out there and how it's received and how it's responded to. So if you'd like to come and join us, there'll be a link in the description to come along to Parallel Play. It's free to try it out. Come and meet the gang that are hanging out there, writers, designers, musicians, artists, and we're all there and we're all super supportive and really want to help you get your work out to the world. Anyway, I'm going to go have coffee with my buddy and find out what crazy plans we're going to get up to this weekend. Hopefully working on some music for a show in a week's time. So I'm committed to getting my work out there and putting it up. I just need to make more time to sit down and create it. But just wanted to encourage you along today. I hope you have a good weekend, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye.